So if I could ask Uncle John to come and do the Welcome to Country, that would be great.
Wow, what a turnout to save the river, eh? Well, this is a significant place where we're standing now is PD. When the O'Sullivans first came along, they got in contact with one of the first lot of the families that worked in here with the Kellys and the Quinlans. So my grandfathers go back on this country for generations and generations. So it's important for me to be here because my grandfathers owned the deed of Hillgrove Mine as well. But my father took over the deed of Hillgrove Mine in 1989. In 2007, I took over the deed of Hillgrove Mine as the spokesperson and the signatory to Dhangatti and the Macleay River. So I call welcome. I hope you have a safe paddle. I see the Jurabang, the big old eagle, come across us this morning to have a bit of a look at us. He rolled around a couple of times up there and done the strip to let us know that he was following us. Our grandfathers and forefathers of all nations have worked in this land, have worked together. We're here together, all together today. So as one, we will succeed.
I'd like to introduce Jeremy Buckingham. He's the Greens Member of Parliament responsible for mining and agriculture. Jeremy.
Thank you, Arthur. First thing I'd like to do is just acknowledge a wonderful welcome to country, and also acknowledge Bernadette and the whole Save the Macleay group, who's done such a great job of organising today and raising awareness around the state about the Macleay River. So a round of applause for Bernadette and the whole team. We managed to see this country for the first time, and we came out at the headwaters of the Macleay, down off the escarpment there, and we were amazed. We just thought, who knew this was up here? What an incredible resource, and what a mighty, magnificent river the Macleay. An important part of the way you live, the river is. It's the lifeblood of this area. It feeds the environment and supports the agriculture and all of you. So it was with real horror that I learned a few years ago and I was informed by the community of the long-term pollution to the Macleay from the antimony and the arsenic, and the very, very poor response the state government was taking to that. Really just sitting on its hands saying, oh, well, we'll downplay that. And I soon learned the reason they wanted to downplay that was because there's a big push on for more gold and antimony mining on the Dorrigo Plateau and up around a reopening of Hillgrove. The government always puts the interests of the miners, the royalties to the state government, before the long-term interests of the community. We've been doing that in Australia from day dot, from day one. We've always put the interests of the miners before the community, and we get bad outcomes at the end. And what happens is the pollution, the legacy is handed on to future generations. And we've seen that with Hillgrove, the traditional mining there, and we'll see it again with any future mining on the Dorrigo Plateau up on the Australia and New South Wales. They're not stupid. They can see that now. They can see what's happened. They can see what's happening in Orange. They can see what's happening in the Hunter Valley. They can see wherever the miners go that they say one thing and they do another, and they get backed up by the government. See that you people don't think that mining is a great idea at the headwaters of the river. It will pollute this water again. It will contaminate it undoubtedly, and you will suffer the long-term consequences, our environment, and you will. So I commend you for the stand you're taking to get so many people here today. It's absolutely marvellous. You're not giving this company a social licence. You shouldn't give them a licence to pollute at the headwaters. The government's not listening, but across Australia, and especially across New South Wales, people are standing up in huge numbers. Hundreds of thousands of people joining the Lock the Gate groups, joining community groups and saying no to mining. So this is a fantastic event as part of that campaign, because we get out on the river, we see what absolute pleasure to be here. Again, I commend you for the work you've done. So organised, such a beautiful event. And I'll be making adjournment speeches in Parliament. Again, I've already given a few speeches reminding the Parliament of what's at stake, where the Macleay River is, why they don't get up there and have a look at themselves. Macleay, the people of Kempsey, the people of Bellbrook, the people of this whole catchment have got a different idea about the future of their community, and that's about a healthy river and a healthy environment. So we'll be standing up for you in the Parliament and enjoying the day. So thanks very much for inviting me along. Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeremy. I'd like to also communicate with you apologies from Andrew Stoner and Luke Hartsucker, who are both invited to join us here today as well. And look after yourselves, look after each other, and most importantly, have a great day. And I think young Patrick is going to start us off with his bell. So man your canoes, please.
See if you can find me a skipper stone.